Hey, welcome back to Tarth Takes Wing, a Crusader Kings 3 Game of Thrones mod RP. We are here with Tythan Belaerys, doing Belaerys stuff. We're just kind of chilling right now. We need to gather some funds. We've got plenty of buildings to be built. We could use a stress break. No, stress break is bad. We would need a break from stress, yes. So we'll save up and hold, let's call it a feast. Or maybe a funeral. I don't think anyone we know's died. Let's call it a feast. And, yeah. Just relax for a little while and hang out with my mistress and just let events unfold, I suppose. Denny's and I sparred with practice swords today, for the blade must become an extension of any knight worth their service. During our training session, Denny's demonstrated quick thinking and martial prowess with his practice sword, showing off quick footwork and exceptional instincts. It was impressive seeing how determined he was to master the more challenging drills today. An excellent training session. Yeah, I forgot. I have to train my squire every once in a while. That's probably would be a good idea to do that. Wonder if I can bingo that. An old man has arrived at my court today, looking more like a vagrant than a courier. The man announces he is a hedge wizard and declares he can be of use to me. My guards begin to move to throw the hedge wizard out of my court. Wait! Let him cook. The hedge wizard emptied a bag of various animal bones onto the floor and began talking to himself. After a while, he stood and declared that sand would sell for a premium in Sunspear. Doesn't Dorne have a lot of sand? I suppose we'll see. What a choice. How could I have been such a fool to have trusted that mad vagrant? Once my shipment arrived, there wasn't a single merchant in port that would buy it from the ship's captain. Worse, news has reached the ears of nobility all across the realm of my absurd scheme I had invested in. All of my work and all of my money wasted. Damn that hedge wizard. He's in the sand business. He's looking to pump and dump sand, which is pretty easy or very difficult depending on how wet the sand is and how heavy it could be. As I patiently await the fetching of my clothes, a servant stutters, "My lord, no one can find your garments." "I'm surrounded by incompetence," I mutter, storming from the chamber. It's in my son Jaehaerys' room that I discover not only my raiments, but also the boy's wet nurse. "I had no part in it, my liege. He dressed himself," Melanie responds with a giggle. "That little scoundrel?" Scoundrel? Is there anything I needed to reset while I'm here? No, I don't think so. We could try to get claims on stuff. No, I don't think that either. We haven't taken a look at that island near Skagos yet. It is called Skane. It's Skane, and we need a level 6 trade port before we're going to be able to cook there. And then we can start taking it. And this part belongs to Skagos, right? Yeah, this is like in a different realm. It's part of the north. But perhaps they'll let me cook. We'll see. I hope so, because I based my RP around being able to do that. and before we get to that, we are going to want to fill out all of these additional holding spots with cities as well. You know, we want the cities. We need lots of them. Okay. Let's have that feast. And then we could start thinking about swapping to the Glass Gardens to get that plague resistance. Feasting time. Feasting, 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 feast. No, I want to take to a feast. We're going to wait until we have enough money to just go all out on the feast. There's no reason to go halfway on this thing. Let's see here. The boy. The boy. Dear the father, go outside. It's late, and I'm tucked into a gripping treatise on classical This is whatever this event is, it's perfect for this character who I have indicated as a genealogical scholar. Just as I start giggling at some delightfully snide marginalia left by the previous reader, my wife enters the room. "Spineless man, you neglect everything but your studies, reading indoors alone from dusk till dawn. Get your head out of those dusty scrolls, or don't come to my bed tonight." "As you wish, or I can prepare lessons for Aemon, who gets a boost in learning. Oh, that's pretty good. Or I can get focused reading. Is my wife pregnant right now? No? I might take alluring confidence then. It increases my fertility. Let's do it. I mean that on several levels. Lately, I have been pondering the education of my son, Jaehaerys. Is stewardship really the appropriate direction? Since being trained in scholarship myself, I have found that particular knowledge will serve me well. Shall I do the same for him? No, 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 no. A varying skill set is only beneficial. Let him cook, my liege. Allow him to cook, my liege. Ho ho! My wife is pregnant. My soulmate Miguel has revealed that I am seeing them in secret, with the truth spreading like wildfire. Our passion may not be as hidden as we would like it to be. With my leave, my son Jaehaerys and his wet nurse parade into my chamber. Melanie poses like a herald and proclaims, "My liege, you witness the monumental occasion. Jaehaerys has a mighty gift to offer you." She nudges him forward. "Go ahead, Jaehaerys, tell him." "Father, I'll offer tooth." My son proudly presents his toothless smile, handing me a pouch with the fallen tooth inside. "Lovely, but keep your tooth as a good luck charm." They call this woman the sleeping dragon. Yeah, 'cause she's sleeping with me. Oh, she's pregnant. Oh, boy. All those negatives I'm getting are gonna keep stacking up. I'm gonna legitimize that little bastard. He's gonna be a legit son, okay? I'm taking care of that kid. If I could bring that woman to my court, I would, all right? The law does not let me. Audience, don't think badly of me. Because why shouldn't they think badly of me? Because it's Tythan doing these things. Yes, it's Tythan doing these things. Wow, everybody likes me already. But who should be the one at the top? My wife. Of course. Oh, my lover. We're not even remotely going to hide it, I guess. My lovers should be on this list. Sure. I will become friends with my lover. The servants run across the hall, bringing the final decorations. Some of the guests are yet to arrive, and I indulge myself with delicious drink by the fire. Oh, it seems I have spotted some baked truffles already. I can't find my lover anywhere yet. I can't wait for her to arrive, so my plan to befriend her can start. We have a lovely time ahead of us. I'm going to invite your whole family to the feast in your honor minutes after it was discovered that I am cheating on your sister with you. And here's the thing. Everybody loves this guy. He's the Kristen Cole of this situation. I don't know how these people are putting up with me. This guy's insane. Gael, you want to join us? You have a dragon, Gael? No. If you did, I would consider adding you to the family as well. You can have 3 lovers before you start breaking things. It's when you get 4 lovers that things become a real problem. Not that I haven't already caused myself some problems. Ah, my liege, you have had a boy child. How wondrous for you. My great and powerful liege, let us become friends, my good sir. That's not going to end well. Maybe 48%? I'll take it. Becoming friends with your liege is a good plan. It's a good plan. 4 weeks now, the days have grown shorter and colder. The first flakes of snow fall from the sky when I see the white raven has arrived from the citadel. Bum bum ba ba bum 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 ba ba bum bum. We need a trade port, trade port, trade port, and a trade port, and a trade port, and a trade port. and time is passing. 58 days till it begins. Let's just try inviting some more people. I feel like I probably should have invited a lot more people at a different time. Maybe they've all already agreed to come, and that's why it's not letting me invite them. How about my liege? I don't know. Let's take a look at the guest list and see who's come. King Jaehaerys. Excellent. Roy Connington. Any other names we recognize here? A lot of masters, so mayors and such. 4 princesses of the Targaryen throne. 5. Wow. And Prince Baelor. Man, we got the whole crew up in here, brother. This is a unique structure, by the way. Look at that. Brienne of Tarth will one day live here. Maybe. I mean, she'll be Brienne Belaerys if I live long enough. What was that? Something popped up. Here we go. Oh my god, my wife and her sister. My lovers are in the same shot together. This should be the thumbnail for sure. I mean, the guests are gathered in the Great Hall, lords and ladies from far and near reaches of the realm. The mood is bright and the spirits are high as the feast begins. Welcome, friends. Babe, are you pregnant? I don't think you should be drinking that much, babe. It's taken much of the evening to get myself close to Miguel without it feeling forced. After all, the best friendships are natural, and I want her to think this is spontaneous. The woman picks at her food, pushing a few small morsels around a greasy wooden plate. It's all a bit heavy, isn't it? This course, the course before that, the course that, and... She nervously eyes the servants bringing out the next round of dishes. The next one, too. So much rich food all in a row, when what we really need is an innovative party treasure. Yes, sadly, it was a poor choice. She became my friend and my soulmate. With a babe cradled in her arms, Princess Visera looks up to me, head held high and eyes glowing with pride. Let us name him Tythan. We already have a son named Tythan, babe. Yeah, we're gonna name him something else. I'm so sorry. I understand. I love your ideas. They're normally extremely good. But I don't want to have 2 sons named Tythan. That would be crazy. That would be like if Rhaegar Targaryen named a son Aegon and then also named Jon Snow Aegon. That would be crazy. All right, we need a boy named Baelon. How about Baelor? I don't know if Baelor's been born yet, but he was a good, saintly, godly Targaryen man. Oh boy, imagine giving birth both women on the same day. Oh shit, I'm in so much trouble. Oh my god. My son, Baelor, please become a diplomat, unlike your dipshit father. Oh boy. So if this was real Westeros, this character, Tythan, would definitely be on like a real housewife show or something. You know, he'd be on like one of those reality TV shows. Oh boy, we're gonna make you a knight, young man. You're gonna be given a saintly... first we're gonna legitimize you. Then we're gonna bring you to our court. I'd love if your mom came with you. Can you think you can swing that? Can you get your mom to come? Disaster strikes. This happened last time. My lord, the wine. We cracked open the next barrel. It had gone bad. It has all gone bad. The feast is still raging, but without drink, the mood is sure to dwindle at a cruel pace. The wine merchant should be in town. There goes my monies. How are we doing, kid? Are you debastardized yet? Because the world is too cruel for you, my boy. But fortunately, I accept you for who you are. I declare that my son Matares to be a legitimate child and a member of House Belaerys. It has taken me a lot of thought to arrive at this conclusion, and while some might disagree, it was the right thing to do. Your future is bright, Matares Belaerys. Your name is very fantasy-based. The feast is dwindling down, and I find myself in deep conversation with my prudent vassal, Master Willem. He inquires about my opinions on trade routes, a subject he is deeply interested in himself. It's a subject that fascinates me as well. Is there a young girl Targaryen to marry some of my boy princes too? I don't know. Oh, maybe Rey? No, I know what's going to happen. It's going to say no royal marriages. We're going to have to wait for another generation to marry Targaryens again, unless we can get them away from his court. We'd have to get them away from his court. Interesting. All right, let's look at the genetics lineup then for these two young boys. Everywhere. Inside it. Marital status. Unmarried. Inheritable women. Sorted by age. Looking for strong genetics here. We've got two strong boys. We've got a beautiful young woman here. I think if we marry her to Baelor, we can sort of try to lock in the congenital traits. And what did my other son have? He has intelligent and comely. So we want to get intelligent somewhere on that list. Or comely. Possibly both. Or, alternatively, we could go for Amazonian. Which would... Yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of intelligent young women here. I think if we could get this, this would be sick. This is Aemon. Will not accept because of the faith. I did burn a priest rather famously quite recently. I didn't burn him. I think I left him in my prison until he died. All right. Aemon is getting that genetics. So technically, if this child, it's by no means assured, but if a child manifests these three traits all at once, that child could qualify to become the Strengthened House decision. And we're going to talk about that here real quick. So Strengthened Bloodline means that you get the strong blood, which means all members of your dynasty get a small health boost, which is good. But 400% increase on getting new congenital traits and 40% chance increase of getting good congenital traits. That's amazing. This is such a great, like, once you've achieved this, your house is basically set as far as congenital traits go. So trying to get to that point is the real problem. Our great-grandchildren are going to be working on this, probably. I did see, you know, I did see that we had a bunch of additional people to get married, so we may want to consider working on that. We've got Tythan, we've got all of these knights who need to get married as well. Let's look at people who are like close to 16 to marry my knights into. Oh, there's no 16-year-olds available in the world. Okay. I mean, we want more characters in our court who have solid genetics to intermarry into our line. And also, having counselors who have excellent genetics is just always a good plan. Having counselors who are excellent stewards happens so rarely, and yet it's fantastic. All right, we also want good knights, and I mean these strong, these robust, Amazonian. These are all good things to have. This young woman here for Tobho. Wow, we are killing it with the genetics. The AI not picking these women up is crazy. Emira will not accept. Unfortunate. Would another night make the difference? No. It will make it worse, actually. We're just not as well liked as we could be, is the thing. Is the thing. And neither are our knights. This woman's widowed, so she can't get married anyway. This woman's a leopard, so you probably shouldn't marry her. Different faith? Dang. Yeah, we're starting to run into the wall. You know, I don't want to say something really like all the good ones are taken already, but we are several marriages deep into this already. Please, please tell me. Nope. Okay. Alright, we're gonna have to go for younger women now. People who are growing up. Especially ones that have great traits. How about you, young lady? Nope, not even a shot. Not even close. My low legitimacy is killing me here. Alright, well, I think that's about, like, I think then once we get down to Aegon, Warner, and Harry's Petty Smith, it's just getting increasingly difficult to find people to marry them. I mean, that last kid right there, literally is not a noble, and so pretty much nobody's going to want to marry him. Rough how that turns out, huh? A laudable effort. As the feast is underway, our guests are eating and drinking merrily. Owen approaches Visera and me at the great table. This is a marvelous feast, all compliments to the host. Visera deserves all the credit. She does deserve all the credit. She was literally pregnant in the middle of the feast, giving birth, drunk, and she still managed to pull off one of the greatest feasts of our age. Your son Balon will marry my daughter Alera. I accept your marriage proposal. The feast is starting to draw to a close, and my visitors are surely expecting me to lavish a little attention on Mayel, our esteemed guest of honor. Traditionally, a complimentary toast and a deep drink of spiced wine does the trick. Then again, all Mayel did was turn, no. A toast to Mayel. The dragon sleeping with me. I accept your marriage proposal. Another accepted marriage proposal. A few candles survive after the last of the guests have left. I can hear a pair of servants letting out sighs of relief after the doors closed. The food is still warm on the ceramic plates. Soon, word will reach every corner of the realm, and every noble worth their salt will know that my magnificence is unparalleled. With everyone headed home with bellies full of exotic delicacies, I am proud to say that the feast was a success. Nevertheless, I am still grateful that the endeavor is over for now. Boom. We're not totally de-stressed, but we're part of the way there. It's a good way to start winter, is not being overly stressed. Taxes are falling rapidly. There's a hunt. It's a hunt from somebody who likes us, and it's not too far away. I think we'll go. Who doesn't love hunting in the middle of winter? It won't be long now. I will actually try to befriend Jaehaerys here. I can't believe he's coming to this, but I guess after my event ended, all of the famous people of the realm who were there were all free for the next event. So, Lord Allard assembles the party as the sun rises over the camp in the slopes near Highwind. My many gamekeepers and flushers have been poring over the area for tracks and fumes. While there are sadly no signs of a buck in the area, there are evidently plenty of foxes. Ultimately, Lord Roy decided he wanted to hunt fox today. Okay. Waiting for word from the scent hounds, the party rests in a shaded copse. That's an area near trees. Jaehaerys stands not far off. This is my chance to impress him. King Jaehaerys, how are you? It's not often we get a chance to talk, I open informally. He seems surprised, but not hostile to my conversation. So he is a hunter. He is a hunter. Is he active, temperate, patient, diligent, just, righteous planner? He is diligent. I'm going to say diligency here, but he's also an excellent steward. I'm going to say steward. Nope, he didn't like that. Well done, Tythan. He still 100 likes me, though. After much to my delight, one of Lord Paramount Boroman's couriers found me here in Highwind as my entourage and I make our way toward Evenfall. He carries good news, for Boroman wishes to formalize our friendship. I never expected us to grow so close, but he has proven himself to be a reliable and forthright man, with only my best interests at heart. Can I make my actual wife my friend as well? She's already in love with me, so there's no point. What a strange thing to say, but very well. Okay. Friend. Speak friend. And enter. Is there somebody else in your court that I should be friending? I think the good Queen Alysanne. She's a good woman. I've learned so much about her from her daughters. My acquaintance Lord Monfred is the first to spot its flowing tail. The devious dog is hard to distinguish, but there's no doubt it's there, observing us through the tall grass. Lord Roy takes off after the beast, crying, "Come, it's getting away!" Let's go. Lord Roy. He looks younger than 30. He looks great for his age. Honestly. The exhausted, panicked animal has turned to bay, struggling to stand and barking in panic. Lord Roy takes aim as the party keep the exhausted fox in place, exhales, and looses. The arrow strikes true, straight into the beast's heart. Good shot, old Roy. Get it? Old Roy. I truly hope that Savannah or Lord Hunger are watching this on like a morning drive or something, listening to me slowly lose my mind. Lord Roy is hosting a feast, of course. I'd love to go to Lord Roy's feast. Why, who wouldn't? We're gonna Roy it up. That's what they call it when you go to Roy's. You Roy it up. My fellow vassal, Lord Roy, is hosting a banquet in Griffin's Roost. Uh-oh. Is the queen ill? Hold on a hot second. Whoa. I see an ill queen. My liege, oh my god, so many people are sick. Where is the plague? Oh, King's Landing is super plagued. Don't come to this feast, everybody. Don't come. Stay away. I can't cancel. I'm already here. No, Princess Sarah of the Iron Throne has died and left Dreamfire behind. No. No, it's happening. No. Now the leader of the Vale is dead too. Oh, no. Oh, and this new guy, that's not his youngest sister that I'm marrying into. This is his stepsister. Step-granddaughter? Wait, hold on. It's his father has remarried to a new woman. It is his stepsister, youngest stepsister. He doesn't care. He doesn't care at all. Oh my goodness, he's sick too. Holy cow. We needed to reduce these plagues. I'm sorry, person who told me that I should reduce the plagues, and I forgot it till after we started. I didn't know I couldn't change the rules until afterwards. Every guest is gathered in the Great Hall, and our gracious host, Lord Roy, has welcomed us all to the feast. I want to look at this guest list. Are any sick people here? Oh no, the king is here. Oh, he doesn't look sick anymore. Neither does the Lord Paramount. I'm not seeing sick people here. Alright, the sick people, honestly, are probably all dead. I look forward to this. Time's not passing. Oh, I didn't hit. Oh, wait a second. I could try to make peace with the king. Alright, so, yeah, we've had this event before a couple times. It's pretty standard. We're going to choose to be friends with everybody that we can and befriend the king again. It's probably a little late in the banquet to do that. What started as an ordinary feast became an exceptional one thanks to the presence of Lord Roland. We spoke all evening about all manner of subjects, and as things would have it, we seemed to have a lot in common. I had such a good time with him. What a good evening. My son Jaehaerys just finished a lesson held by Ganos on the management of the treasury and the gold therein. But it seems the only bits mentioning gold have stuck. He's now leveling small taxes from all the servants he can chase down, much to their collective annoyance. My boy, I shall make you just, not greedy. The rumors have been circulating that Lord Tristan has been winning. Yeah, we had this event before as well. I don't have the money to pay in for that. That's too risky. I can hold off. Actually, he's already our friend. I don't know why we're bothering. Jonquil. Feast exposed affair. A loud crash through the feast hall as one of the doors to the service quarters break in a barely clothed tumble. My acquaintance Elise and my fellow vassal Lord Roland spill out onto the floor in front of everyone. I can't bear to look. As the feast winds to its... Yeah, of course, we're going to say here. For Lord Roy. For Lord Roy's guest of honor. Daylight pours through the windows, and in just one moment, the whole hall becomes illuminated. Most of the seats are empty now. Some servants hand me my weapons and take their leave with a cheery bow. What a pleasure to have you with us, Lord Roy smiles at me. What a feast. Before coming, my clothes were slack and ill-fitting. Now I stagger out of Lord Roy's halls twice as full of food and merriment as when I arrived. This was a feast I struggled to forget, but now I shall depart. I didn't get Eager Reveler, even though I went to 2-3 feasts in my life now. Winter is coming. Then we can stay inside. Winterfall burned down, Rob. Look on the bright side. Oh no, my tutor's dead. There is no bright. Oh boy. I think I forgot to switch my tutor over to train children mode. Okay, this is a good time to get started. Yep, educate children mode. A master at arms. Why not my wife? You love my wife. You love my wife a lot. Why not my maester? We're gonna need somebody with good stats. This guy's got good prowess. A brewmaster. A fool. I'll make the woman I've got a hook on my fool. And then we'll increase our dread by abusing her. You know, just physically beating her. Nothing weird about that. Now, the more I'm saying it, the worse it sounds. Just classic noble behavior. Beating women for the entertainment of the court. Good Queen Alysanne and I have little in common, which has made it difficult to communicate with her. However, with some effort, I could teach myself enough to carry on a conversation on proper court etiquette and traditions. Let's take that shot. The shot paid off. It's almost 100 after the conquest. What a time to be alive. A century of peace and prosperity after the conquering of the Seven Kingdoms. Wow, these plagues are really getting wild out there. Cool. We are friends with good Queen Alysanne. Gonna befriend Gale Targaryen. Then, of course, we're gonna try to seduce her to come to my court by seducing her. You know what they say. Once you have 3 Targaryen sisters, you never go back. Probably because one of them will kill me or each other. Your wife, Princess Viserys, is bearing your child. Mael has told me of a vision from the father. Apparently, Gale and I are divinely ordained to be friends. How advantageous. I hear a commotion coming from Aemon's chambers. Hastening inside, I see the... Yeah, we've seen this before. A giant step for a child, a small step for a ruler. We should make sure all the kids have their personalities checked. Studying Valyrian. I'm gonna get a stress break from doing so many of these. It's gonna suck. Train, my squire. I forgot about you again, didn't I? Yeah, Denny's trained in the sword. Jaehaerys will not be patient. My daughter Visera will be. My son Tythan will be humble. My son Tythan and Jaehaerys have taken a copy of the seven-pointed star from the study and brought it to the playroom and completely ruined it. Torn pages, footprints on the cover, no respect at all. It seems as if little Tythan does not respect the word of the divine. I wish for you to be content, my son. And my boy Ethan Aemon is patient, but I have a stress break again. What about a pilgrimage? Surely we can go on a nice pious pilgrimage. How about the King's Landing? That's not that far away. Let's go to the first sept, actually. That's the one over in Essos, right? Because that's the Andalusian sept from before they came over, I think. Ugor's Hill. Let's throw one of them mercenary guard bad boys on there. We can't bring everybody. We need 235 bucks. We really should be concentrating on building things, though. I'm just worried about a stress break to level 2. Those usually aren't good. I should be able to help along my attempt to befriend Gale by presenting her with a gift. If it brings me closer to... Oh boy, I'm getting slaughtered on these pronunciations. Buy her an exquisite gift. That just makes it go faster. No, I don't want to come out too strong. I'm probably going to fail this friendship roll. I mean that in the literal, it's more probable we will fail than succeed way. Okay. Trade port. We're going to take healthy. We get that plague resistance and a health boost. It's good to be at this location. $385. So I think we have all of our main holdings all completely full up, except for Morningside Castle, which should finish up soon. Oh, Visera, you have been so brave, so strong. It's time for a new daughter by the name of Tythan Belaerys. We will have her be learning educated by me, a learning master. How about it, Targaryens? Did you have more kids yet? Looking for some kids. No Targaryen kids. About other knights I have that haven't been getting much done. Nope. Thinking there's pretty much nobody that's gonna like this guy. Alright, so now we're looking for young men with excellent genetics that we can marry on in. What does Diana have? So if we can match her handsome / pretty, we can try to get that to activate. Malco hard tier. Can I get you to marry into my family? The answer is yes. And this will intensify so that we might get beautiful in her bloodline, which is excellent. Okay. An awkward meal. Sure. That's fine. Okay, my stress is going to start going up because I'm doing that thing that I do. Ah, the summer has arrived. Ah, as a scholar of the diplomatic arts, I am well aware of the power of the eloquent compliment. Showing her admiration for her woman's best quality is a sure path to her heart. I shall write a letter to Gale complimenting her. Empathy, greed, glutton, fickle, compassionate. Wow. Ambition and lust for life, I think. Yes, well received. Mael has come to me, and immediately I know why. She is with child, and there is little doubt in her heart, as in mine, as to who the father is. I don't want it to remain secret. I want you to join our family. I mean, we are all family already. My plot to seduce Gael has been discovered. While my involvement is not known. Oh boy, the king is super mad. Okay. We're going to call that off. 19% is not worth it, especially if I can wave off now. Oh. I will be hosting a hunt in Hillwood. The Hillwood hunt, they call it. Who to make friends with and or seduce and get in trouble with next. Wow, a lot of people died. How about this young man who's now Prince of the Seven Kingdoms? I don't think I tried to seduce his wife yet. I certainly want to, but we're cool, brother-in-law. Twice. Is that a thing you can do? You can be twice brother-in-law? Master Garin assembles the party as the sun rises over the camp in the mountains near Hillwood. My many gamekeepers and flushers have been poring over the area for treks and fumes. There is clearly a small roebuck nearby, but no recent traces of larger game. Garin shrugs. No matter, a cunning roe can still give mighty good sport. The roe, wolf, fox, stag. Think wolf. It is a lovely day for a hunt, which means it's a nice day to be outside. As I fill my lungs with fresh air of the wilderness, I spot in the distance what can only be a gift from or nature's dedication to the crone. So many useful herbs and beautiful flowers, both for healing and malicious intents. But I'm here to hunt. Picking peonies may raise some eyebrows. We can attempt to distract people. Let's try it. Did I get... I press violet with plus fertility %, which is important for a guy who's with as many women as I am. My vassal, Master Galadon, signals across the slope. The whole wolf pack crouches in a hollow not far off. The beasts bolt up on our approach. Howling with alarm as they retreat into the leafy bushes, fangs snarling. We chase after the fleeing gray vermin, focusing on the largest of the group. Now begins the real chase. This way, we headed off. We're going to take him down with the bow. The forest truly is the mantle of the poor, but as the wolf flees in panic from foraging peasants, I feel my patience wearing thin. Surely there must be better things to do in Hillwood today than picking roots and mushrooms. A generous donation should keep them away. Ah. We watch for the wolf from our concealed bowline, tensing with anticipation as the flusher's cries and the baying hounds grow louder. The silver dog suddenly leaps into the clearing ahead, fangs flailing, charging straight towards us in terror. Hold, it's mine. Or we let Galadin do it, or we have everybody shoot. I think we have everybody shoot. There's no reason to mess around with people's lives here. Hunts like these are a pure joy. I cannot wait for next year. There is nothing quite like the thrill of bringing down a mighty beast. Master Garen directs the breaking up, clumsily skinning the carcass before letting the game masters take over. We place the eager dog's share of the spoils of the stretched hide before departing for camp and home. I will keep my promise to hunt the animal, the beast. He has defeated the beast. This is plus 4% captain effectiveness, minus 4% stress gain. Neither of those are the best, but they're still good. How long is that? 13 months left. My wife has taken note of my efforts to impress Balon, and now she comes to me with a suggestion. I believe my word carries greater weight with my brother. I could let him know how wonderful I think you are. Yeah, let's try it. I was shocked when I caught my son Jaehaerys trying to steal from the travel chest of a visiting Master Robin. He gave me an impressive speech on how he now understood why what he was doing was wrong. Humble, deceitful, honest. I think humble's fine. We are all but small pieces of the world. Balon certainly seems more interested in getting to know you now, my wife tells me. It seems her plan worked perfectly. Ah, my perfect wife, thank you so much. Mael is carrying the burden of having given birth to a fatherless bastard. It is a terrible thing for an unmarried woman and her child, but I cannot let it be known that I am the true father. The child is mine, and all will know, and they should know, and I will bring him to my court. He will be known among us as a legend, a child of power and glory. Your future is bright, Aegon Belaerys. You are one of us. We shall educate you and find you a marriage. Can we find a beautiful baby girl with whom he might intensify his beautiful with? He could marry his own sister. We're not Targaryen enough for that yet. Not yet. Nope, she's already marrying somebody. To meet this. Yeah, there we go. As both parents have this trait, it will get inherited. Perfect, 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 perfect. Perfect. Now you just need to have the two of you have a ton of kids. Good. I think we're probably going to go until the culture is fully subsumed, and then we will call that a day. Boy, I'm so deep in the negatives on this. Aemon has learned the Valyrian tongue through observation. A promise of dedication would send a strong message about my good intentions towards Balon. I will offer him that hook. He's probably going to ask me to stop messing with all of his sisters. Alright, no personality stuff, no. What is martial drill? Oh, he tries to learn my combat ability. Cool. I don't know that I've seen that before. Jaehaerys looks bored after looking at the military tactics on the map for hours by now. I get up and throw him a sparring sword and shout, "Let's go outside. The first direct hit to the body wins." We enter a nearby grove. The fight drags on for a while, as we can't reach each other through the branches. Eventually, Jaehaerys spots a patch of rough grass around me. "Now, I've got you!" he exclaims and pushes me onto the rocks. With the rocky hills, his movement is too fast and unpredictable. He lands an easy hit on me. "You'll be a great commander one day." And then Tythan does the exact same thing, and I have another stress break as a result. Pain. I'm friends with Balon. It's always good to be friends with the crown prince and king at the same time. And he's got a hook on me, which ain't good. It's not what you like. Here is good Sir Viserys. This is an excellent man of estimable character, and I shall befriend him. Daemon Targaryen, brother of the king. What a guy. No way to get him in the family, huh? Viserys is marrying Alette Broom, and they have a younger daughter, Aelenor. This woman died in Dragonfire. Oh, botched taming event. Yikes. Sheep Stealer absolutely roasted her. As I struggled to make out the tiny letters on the scroll before me, I feel a headache building once again. Why do scribes insist on writing such small symbols? I squint and try again. Nothing short of a miracle. With the aid of a stone of glass, even old men struggling with bad eyesight could read. Let's lose some stress and gain some money, and then spend that money on buildings so we get more money. It's a cyclical affair. By Morning Castle. What do we want to put in here? Something that's going to get us the most cash. I think maybe not the most cash. We'll go for hospice so that it will get more plague resistance. Jaehaerys is getting a better education. Wise, my son, wise indeed. While I rarely mention it, I have few achievements which I am proud of. I am convinced Viserys has also a thing or two which fills him with pride. Perhaps I should commission a small poem comparing our deeds to illustrate that we are cut from the same cloth. Focus on Viserys' accomplishments. There's no reason to highlight mine when my boy is so brilliant. He's incredible. Jonquil is no longer our fool. Don't know why not, but very well. Viserys and I have little in common, which has made it difficult to communicate with him. However, with some effort, I could teach myself enough to carry a conversation on the power inherent in secrets. All manner of secrets. Very well. Ah, Visera, you have been so brave, so strong. We're gonna name this child after your sister, Mayel. I'm gonna sleep in the doghouse for the rest of my life, probably. We will make this child a diplomat. Marriageable Targaryen babies? Does one exist, perhaps? Doesn't look like it. What about Viserys? What about Daemon? Oh, Daemon got married in the time that I was doing other stuff. We can't marry off the Archmaester. We're desperate to marry this woman. It's King Jaehaerys. Very well. Take a look at male inheritors. Looking for somebody that has the max level. That's baby Aegon's got it. Oh, genius. We can pull the genius in. That would be big. Not going to happen, though. Religious differences at the minimum. Ossifer Broom. Matrilineal marriage, you'll say yes. Ooh. Because they both have this, it will get inherited. Fantastic. And Glass Gardens. Davos Rainwood, literally just writing real history as historical fantasy. All right, we're getting pretty close to having our second culture location with Western Valyrian. And we are successfully friends with Goodman Viserys. And why not also with his brother? And promote culture in Might Point. Is there any chance I can seize control? I need to get a third area. It's all right, we're on our way. Folks, that's going to be up for us here. We didn't get as much forward momentum as I'd like with our plans. We certainly haven't built up a lot more cash. We've built up a lot more children and marriages, but yeah, our cash isn't even going into building buildings that make us more money to make more buildings. Spent a lot of time paying off debts and flirting around. So next episode, probably going to be the opposite. Going to be less flirting around and a lot more attempts to make more money. Let us know in the comment section below how you feel about Tythan. He's kind of growing on me despite the fact that he's a hound dog and completely unfaithful despite being a follower of the Light of the Seven.